Hello everyone. Today's editorial has been taken from the Hindu newspaper. It is dated 8th of May 2020, and yesterday we woke up to the news of this poisonous gas leak at a manufacturing plant in Visakhapatnam. The gas was styrene, and today's article is related to that very same incident. Toxic disaster. The gas leak tragedy is a reminder that safety is paramount when exiting the lockdown. Paramount is something that is extremely important. There is nothing more important or more supreme than that particular thing. So, the gas leak tragedy is a reminder that safety is of the most importance when in the process of exiting the lockdown. The disastrous leak of a toxic chemical that has killed several people and left hundreds sick near Vishakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh comes as a shock to a nation struggling to cope with a prolonged lockdown. Prolonged something that has been extended beyond what was expected. ठीक है, जितनी उम्मीद थी उससे भी ज़्यादा कुछ लंबा चला गया है या खिंच गया है या किसी बहुत ही बड़ी अवधि के लिए या ज़्यादा समय के लिए बढ़ गया है, then that is prolonged. So the disastrous leak of a toxic chemical that has killed several people and left hundreds sick near Vishakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh comes as a shock to a nation struggling to cope with prolonged lockdown. Residents of habitations around Gopalapatnam, close to the site where the LG Polymers plant is located, passed out as the hazardous styrene vapor swept through the area at night. Passed out मतलब बेहोश हो गए, unconscious. ठीक है. Styrene is a organic compound which is made of a benzene ring along with two carbon tail. ठीक है, C8H8 इसका complete formula होता है and C6H6CHCH2 can be the extended formula of this and C8H8 के पॉलीमर्स बनते हैं जिससे कि पॉलीस्टीरीन बनता है, जिससे कि वो सारे प्लास्टिक प्रोडक्ट्स बनते हैं जो कि हम रोज़मर्रा यूज़ करते हैं. ठीक है, दिस गैस or this chemical when in the gaseous form or when dissolved in the air can have neurological effects on the human body and can attack the central nervous system and which controls respiration and hence that can be fatal and fatally dangerous to the human body. So this is what styrene is. So from the LG polymer plant which is located here in Gopalapatnam, late night this gas leaked and swept the area. Several deaths took place as people tried to flee and the chemical rendered them unconscious. To flee is to run away from any place. ठीक है. So while people were running from their that place where this gas leak happened, many died and many of them were rendered unconscious. When a chemical renders someone unconscious, it gives them unconsciousness. ठीक है, उनको बेहोश कर देता है. So that chemical in the air made them unconscious. There are horrific stories of people falling from buildings or into wells and ditches as they lost consciousness. They have become the first victims of the exit from the lockdown when industrial units were allowed to resume their operations. ठीक है. Styrene, the chemical involved in the disaster-struck plant that produces polystyrene products, is included in the schedule of the Manufacture, Storage and Import of Hazardous Chemical Rules 1989. Before going forward or carrying on with this article, we should know a little about this MSIC rules of 1989. Let's take a look at the official document of the Manufacture, Storage and Import of Hazardous Chemical Rules 1989. This comes under the Ministry of Environment and Forests and Department of Environment, Forests and Wildlife. This notification is dated 27th of November 1989 and it contains a short list, short title and commencement, definitions and many other such explanations and duties of authorities like general responsibility of the occupier during industrial activity, notification of major accident and such. These provisions have been listed here I'll leave a link for this document to be downloaded and to be read by you. I highlighted all these major headings in this document. What we are concerned with is this Schedule 1, in which Part 2 lists the toxic and hazardous chemicals. In this list, styrene is available as the 583rd toxic and hazardous chemical in a list of total 684 chemicals. So this is what was our concern, to be paying attention to this detail. And there are other schedules also which list some additional chemicals which were left out in that part 2 of Schedule 1, and their concentrations as well. So I'll leave a link for this document to be downloaded, and you can go through this for further clarity on this. So styrene, as you can see, is a benzene ring with 2 carbon tail. ठीक है, इसका केमिकल फार्मूला होता है CH8H8 और C6H5CHCH2 या फिर C8H8 का पॉलीमर. इसके और भी नाम है, लाइक इथेनिल बेंजीन, फिनाइल इथिलीन, 142,5 विनाइल बेंजीन एटसेट्रा. ठीक है, it does not easily dissolve in water but very readily in air. It is used to make products such as rubber, plastic, insulation, fiberglass pipes, automobile parts, food containers and carpet backing. ठीक है, अगर टॉक्सिसिटी देखी जाए या फिर सेफ्टी एंड हैजार्ड्स देखा जाए तो इट इज़ फ्लेमेबल लिक्विड एंड वेपर, causes skin irritation, causes serious eye irritation, harmful if inhaled, suspected of damaging the unborn child, and causes damage to organs through prolonged or repeated exposure. ठीक है, अगर टॉक्सिसिटी की बात की जाए तो इट इज़ देयर इज़ एविडेंस ऑफ कार्सिनोजेनिसिटी, there are health effects, there are exposure routes. Exposure route is mainly via inhalation, skin absorption, ingestion, skin or eye contact. ठीक है, डिजीनेस होगा, रेडनेस होगा, पेन होगा, आई सिम्टम्स रेडनेस, इंजेक्शन सिम्टम्स नोजिया एंड वॉमिटिंग. Mainly neurological or nervous system is the main target organ, so it has neurological effects, and eye, skin, respiratory system, CNS, liver, reproductive systems, all these are the points of attack for this chemical. Diseases like celiac disease, ulcerative colitis or non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, these can result from exposure to styrene. So this is what styrene compound is for us. It is basically a benzene ring with a 2 carbon tail that can have such drastic effects on human body when exposed for or to a higher concentration. So now we know how styrene is listed in that schedule. The rules lay down strict norms on how it should be handled and stored. Although it will take an inquiry to establish what caused the incident, the company and the state government knew that the chemical was hazardous, characterized by poor stability under a variety of conditions that could even lead to explosive situations. इंक्वायरी में आई लगा हुआ है, कहीं कहीं पे आपने देखा होगा एनक्वायरी लिखा होता है जिसमें ई लिखा रहता है. whenever you make a casual question about something, that is an enquiry. But if there is an official or authoritative questioning of anything, it starts with IN, and that is being called inquiry. So although it will take an inquiry to establish what caused the incident, the company and the state government knew that the chemical was hazardous, characterized by poor stability under a variety of conditions that could even lead to explosive situations. स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को और उस कंपनी को पता था कि ये केमिकल हैजार्डस है, और अगर उसको ठीक से हैंडल नहीं किया गया तो इट कैन इवन लीड टू एक्सप्लोसिव सिचुएशंस. It is also reasonable to assume that the safety mechanism built into the storage structures of something so hazardous was either faulty or allowed to be overridden. ठीक है, जाहिर सी बात है, if it is a very unstable and very reactive or hazardous chemical in the first place, there will be inbuilt safety mechanisms where they are stored. So in this case, either that storage mechanism or that safety mechanism of that storage was faulty, or it was allowed to be overridden, it was allowed to go beyond limits, and the storage, the capacity was filled in continuously without proper drainage or proper precautions being taken. Was the reopening work at the factory left to unskilled people, as some city officials have said? Okay. Some city officials of Visakhapatnam have also claimed that the reopening of that industry, of that factory, was left to unskilled people, and which is why, due to their negligence or lack of knowledge of how to handle those things, this accident happened. So this might be a case, question still unanswered. These aspects must be probed in the inquiry to fix accountability. Probe करना का मतलब होता है बहुत ही गहराई में जाकर जांच करना, ठीक है. So these aspects must be inspected very in huge detail in the inquiry to fix accountability. The Andhra Pradesh government must focus immediately on the medical needs of those who have been grievously affected by the gas leak, which has inevitably led to comparisons with the 1984 Bhopal gas disaster. Bhopal gas disaster जिसमें कि मिथाइल आइसोसाइनाइड was leaked out from that factory. ठीक है. Inevitably का मतलब होता है जो टाला नहीं जा सकता. So whatever has happened has by default and without any evitability has been compared with the 1984 Bhopal gas tragedy. As a harmful chemical, styrene could have chronic effects beyond the immediate symptoms. Chronic is very severe. International safety literature cites it as a substance that can cause cancer. There is thus no safe limit for exposure to it. ठीक है. ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ इतने कॉन्सेंट्रेशन में होगा या इतने देर तक अगर एक्सपोजर होगा तो सेफ रहेंगे, इसके बियॉन्ड होगा तो एनी एक्सपोजर विथ स्टाइरीन can lead to cancer, as has been cited by many of the safety literatures around the world. Solatium payments and compensation for the victims and families are important, but so is access to the highest quality of health care for the victims. What happened in Gopalapatnam is also warning for industries across India. Abhi lockdown खुलेगा तो industries will start opening up in various parts of India, and this can serve as a warning, as a precautionary step that every industry now needs to take so that such incidents don't repeat elsewhere. Although some may see the incident as a consequence of the lockdown, the states have the authority under the central government's order to exempt process industries. ठीक है. कुछ लोगों को लगेगा कि ये लॉकडाउन की वजह से हुआ, शायद उसमें स्टोरेज बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गया था और इट वाज नॉट टेकन केयर ऑफ ड्यू टू लॉकडाउन, व्हिच इज़ व्हाई दिस इंसिडेंट हैपेंड. बट द ट्रूथ ऑफ द फैक्ट इज दैट द स्टेट्स हैव द अथॉरिटी अंडर द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट्स ऑर्डर टू एग्जेम्प्ट प्रोसेस इंडस्ट्रीज. To understand this line, you need to understand what process industries are. The process industry is a branch of manufacturing that is associated with formulas and manufacturing recipes. Okay? These are primary production processes, either continuous or in batches. Examples क्या है? Food and beverages, paints, pharma, chemicals, textiles, etc. Basically, they create goods by combining supplies, ingredients and raw materials using a formula or a recipe. It usually involves a linear flow of sequential steps, one after the previous has finished. The production process often requires a thermal or chemical conversion using heat, time or pressure. A product created by this method cannot be disassembled into its constituent parts. That is what a process industry is. कोई भी ऐसी इंडस्ट्री जहाँ पे बहुत सारे रॉ मटेरियल्स को जोड़कर एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट बनाया जा रहा है, विच कैन नॉट बी ब्रोकन डाउन बैक इनटू और कन्वर्टेड बैक इनटू द रॉ मटेरियल्स और द प्रोडक्ट्स दैट और द रॉ मटेरियल और द थिंग्स और द इनपुट्स फ्रॉम विच इट वाज मेड. ठीक है. यूजुअली अ फॉर्मूला और रेसिपी इज यूज. जैसे सॉस बनाते हैं तो यू कैन नॉट एक्सट्रैक्ट एसिटिक एसिड और टोमेटो पल्प फ्रॉम दैट सॉस. So that comes under process industries. You cannot extract APIs from any pharmaceutical tablet or a capsule. ठीक है. So all those come under process industries. States have the authority to exempt process industries while opening up from this lockdown or with the ongoing lockdown. So it needs no special emphasis that safety of industrial chemicals requires continuous watch with no scope for waivers. इसमें कोई डिस्काउंट कोई छूट नहीं दी जा सकती कि ठीक है आप लॉकडाउन में इसको मत देखिए, बिकॉज डेंजरस केमिकल्स और harmful chemicals or industrial chemicals which can be hazardous need to be washed continuously. As India aims for a wider manufacturing base, it needs to strengthen its approach to public and occupational safety. Occupational safety कहने का मतलब है safety at the workplace. ठीक है. Transparent oversight is not a hurdle to industrial growth. Oversight needs to be understood. Oversight के दो मीनिंग होते हैं. पहला होता है व्हेन यू ओवरसी समथिंग, सुपरवाइज करते हैं तो उसको ओवरसाइट कहा जाता है. जब सुपरवाइज करते हैं तो आप हर चीज़ को डिटेल में नहीं देख सकते और बहुत कुछ मिस हो जाता है. द मिसिंग ऑफ सच डिटेल्स इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड ओवरसाइट. सो इट हैज़ बोथ अ पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव कॉनोटेशन, एंड हियर द पॉजिटिव कॉनोटेशन हैज़ बीन डिस्कस्ड. ट्रांसपेरेंट ओवरसाइट, सुपरविजन विद ट्रांसपेरेंसी, इट इज़ नॉट अ हर्डल टू इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ. अगर इंडस्ट्री को ग्रो करना है तो इट हैज़ टू ऑल्सो ग्रो सस्टेनेबली, एंड फॉर दैट ट्रांसपेरेंट सुपरविजन इज नेसेसरी. इट इज़ नॉट अ हर्डल टू इट. It advances sustainable development by eliminating terrible mistakes. Sustainable development क्या होता है? When you use resources, when the present generation uses resources in such a manner that it is also available to be enjoyed by the future generations, it is called a sustainable development. एक सही तरीके से, ताकि आगे की पीढ़ियों के पास भी वो same amount और of resources बचे यूज़ करने के लिए, is called sustainable development. And a model that uses resources in such a manner that it is available for future generations also is a sustainable development model. So transparent oversight or transparent supervision is actually a part of a sustainable development model. ठीक है. And this transparent supervision leads to elimination of terrible mistakes, and thus it is not a hurdle to industrial growth. So this should be understood. All the rules and regulations and safety standards should be followed and complied to while dealing with hazardous chemicals, so that such terrible incidents such as the Visakhapatnam gas leak case or the Bhopal gas tragedy, all these could have been avoided. So this is what today's article is about. I'll put a few questions so that you can you can write answers and keep good notes of what needs to be dealt with in detail from this incident and article. I hope you all have a good day further. Thank you so much. This is me signing off for today.